Today's meditation centers on how to bring the true self home. One of my most memorable conversations on Super Soul Sunday was with Franciscan friar and a world-renowned spiritual teacher, Father Richard Rohr. We talked about how each one of us fabricates a false self based on our race, our career, our financial status, and of course, our physical appearance. This is the public you. Father Richard Rohr says, the false self exists partly to help people survive in the real world. But within all of us exists what he describes so beautifully as the face we had before we were born. That's our true self, or what many people believe is our soul. Richard Rohr calls it our immortal diamond. Our goal should be a continual connection with that immortal diamond. But anger, pride, jealousy, hatred, all fueled by our false self, creates a thick layer of painful suffering that blocks us from knowing the peace of our true selves. Richard Rohr believes that human beings suffer when they feel out of control. We see that manifested every day on the news and also within our government, our companies, and our own families. In our closest relationships, we understand that where there is chaos or a loss of control, the result is disconnection. Frustration over not taking out the garbage or coming home late or letting the bills stack up are the first signs that we're not connecting from our true selves. We know one of the best ways to prevent disconnection is to look inward to your immortal diamond. We're going to listen to Deepak guide us on how to bring our true selves home, and then we'll meditate together.
We can choose to connect with another person or not, but we cannot choose to disconnect from ourselves. Many people are uncomfortable with this truth. They spend a vast amount of time escaping themselves with all kinds of activities, work, and distractions. So bringing relationships home, back to the self, can sound scary or difficult, which it is not meant to be. It is a beautiful ideal to envision a relationship with yourself that solves all other relationships. But is it realistic? The answer for countless people is no, because from the beginning, their sense of self is ego-based. Individual egos have self-centered aims, tastes, desires, opinions, likes and dislikes. The very construct of the ego brings with it a built-in conflict with other egos. If you think about it, it's surprising that separate egos, each with their own set of rules and agendas, ever get together in the first place. When they do, the connections always risk unraveling because each ego is primarily tied to what it wants. The path to an ideal relationship, therefore, must get past the ego with its insecurities, demands, and endless focus on I, me, and mine. The true self ignores the rigid boundaries and constraints of the ego personality. Being unbounded, the true self has no desperate personal stake in the world, but only in its ability to be, love, create, and evolve. Our primary goal, therefore, is to experience the true self through our meditation practice. At those moments in life when you felt at peace, secure, safe, cared for, and most worthy, when love and caring flowed easily, that was your true self coming through. unlike the worried voice in our heads, the voice of the true self is silent. Its words consist of silent experiences that bring a moment of recognition. At such moments, we know who we are. We know how life is meant to feel. Doubt and confusion stand far away from us. In other words, the true self is a state of awareness, not a thing, mood, sensation, or feeling. If you take any value you most cherish, such as love or peace, the true self shows you that this value is not something to seek and find. It is something that has always belonged to you. The only thing you need to do is recognize it. As we prepare to meditate together, let's take a moment to consider our centering thought. My true self is the source of peace and love. My true self is the source of peace and love. Now, let's prepare for our meditation. Make yourself comfortable and close your eyes. Begin to be aware of your breath and just breathe slowly and deeply. With each breath, allow yourself to become more deeply relaxed. Now, gently introduce the mantra, Shanti Hum. Shanti Hum. This mantra means, I am peace, and affirms that your essential nature is a calming, harmonious power in the world. Repeat it silently to yourself. Shanti Hum. Shanti Hum. Shanti Hum. With each repetition, feel your body, mind, and spirit open and receive just a little more. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, noises, or physical sensations, simply return your attention to silently repeating the mantra. Shanti Hum. Shanti Hum. Shanti Hum. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and when it's time to end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell. Shanti Hum. Shanti Hum. Shanti Hum. It's time to release the mantra. Continue to sit restfully, inhaling and exhaling slowly. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes. As you continue with your day, contemplate the centering thought. My true self is the source of peace and love. My true self is the source of peace and love. Namaste.